Alright, welcome to the companion video for Chapter 5 of the Parents Survival Guide to Common Core Math. And we are going to talk specifically, there's several things that we talk about in this chapter, including how we can use tape diagrams and number lines in order to model addition. I feel like that's pretty well diagrammed out for you in the chapter, but I wanted to make sure that you could see in a little bit more hands-on way how we can use 10 frames and also how we can use base 10 blocks to do the work that, to do addition problems and subtraction problems as well in this section. So, starting off, we're going to look at 8 plus 6. How can we use a 10 frame to model that problem? So, come down here and look at this with me. We have two 10 frames. Last time we just had one. This time we have two, and we're going to be looking at, and I have this here just to remind us, 8 plus 6. So I'm going to just put this aside to remind us what we're looking to solve. Maybe I'll put it a little closer so you can see it clear. First things first, I'm going to use this 10 frame to model this quantity. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8. And then I'm going to use the second 10 frame to model the second quantity here. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And all we do here, or all that the students are needing as a kind of help to their process of learning how to do addition with answers that are greater than 10, is that we're going to allow them to say, okay, we know we have 8, we know we have 6. How many do we have total? You can rearrange them however you want to find that number. And generally what they will end up doing is saying, well, why don't I move these up here, because now I have like a full 10, and it's easy to add numbers onto 10. So I have a full 10, I haven't changed the amount, and I have 4 left over. This might remind you of some material that we studied in the previous chapter that talked about breaking numbers into 10s and 1s. So this is our 10 and 4. 10 and 4 is much easier for a student to figure out quickly, so the 10 and the 4 makes 14. So 8 plus 6 is just 14. So that's simply what we do with 10 frames for addition. Now, let's flip this over and look at another one. This is subtraction, 14 minus 6. How can we do a subtraction problem using 10 frames? First, we need to look at the quantity 14, which, why did I just swipe that off? Because that's how much we want. So we're going to fill this up to make a 10. We're going to add on 4 more to make it a 14. And we're going to tell our students that they need to take away 6. Now when we have these cool little 2-colored discs, when they say take away 6, they can just flip them over to indicate that 1 has been taken away, 2 has been taken away, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or they could choose 6. It doesn't really matter. They can, however they want to do it. So 6 have been taken away. How many are still red? Well, we have 5, 6, 7, 8. If you'll notice, I just counted on there. Started with 5, 6, 7, 8. So the answer to 14 minus 6 is just 8. And we were able to demonstrate that using a 10 frame. Okay, that is the first section of examples that I wanted you to be able to see kind of in a hands-on way.